What if you could totally transform how people see you? Today, we're gonna unlock the 7 secrets to building a mentally strong personality. We're talking about turning any perceived weakness into an undeniable rock-solid strength.
So let's just dive right in with a pretty direct question, and yeah, it might be a little uncomfortable. Have you ever had that feeling, that gut feeling, that people might see you as weak? It's a tough thought to sit with for sure, but really thinking about it is our first crucial step.
But what if I told you that the problem isn't some deep, fundamental flaw in you? The source material we're looking at argues that it's actually because you're not engaging in the mind game that, like it or not, governs so many of our social interactions. So think of this explainer as your brand new rulebook.
So let's get into our very first secret, and this one might just be the most important. It's the foundation for a whole new way of thinking. It's simple. Stop thinking about revenge and start obsessing about leveling up.
Now, what's so interesting about this is how it shows 2 completely different mindsets. The old way, trying to get revenge, it keeps your focus locked on other people, and sure, you might get a little temporary satisfaction, but that's it. The strong way, it's about turning all that energy inward, level yourself up, focus on your growth, and what you get is real, lasting power. That self-improvement just naturally creates distance from anyone who wronged you, and trust me, your success ends up being the loudest statement you could ever make.
All right, on to our next 2 secrets. Now, these are powerful all on their own, but when you put them together, they're a game changer. We're talking about the incredible combination of silence and decisive action.
This quote just says it all, doesn't it? The whole idea is to stop telling everyone what you're gonna do. Stop broadcasting your intentions. Real power moves quietly, behind the scenes, and then, bam, it reveals itself through the results. So here's how you do it. It's a simple but oh so powerful process. Step 1, stay silent. Don't tell anyone your next move. Step 2, work on your plan quietly, behind the scenes. And finally, step 3, let your actions do all the talking. I mean, anybody can make threats or talk a big game. It's the tangible results, the things you actually do, that show real strength.
Okay, we've covered how to channel your energy and how to act. Now, secrets 4 and 5 are all about mastering your environment, both inside your head and out in the world. And you do that with calmness and strategic distance.
And this chart just illustrates the power of emotional control perfectly. Imagine a crisis hits. Everybody else, they're panicking. Their emotional reaction is way up here, through the roof. But the mentally strong person, they're down here, calm. That low emotional reaction isn't about being cold or emotionless. It's about holding on to clarity. When everyone else is losing their head, that's when you find your biggest advantage.
This one is all about protecting your energy. Look, if you've done something with good intentions and someone is just determined to misunderstand you, do not get stuck in that quicksand of trying to over-explain yourself. The strong move is to just recognize when a conversation is going nowhere and simply walk away. Your energy is precious. Don't waste it.
All right, our final 2 secrets. These are the advanced strategies. This is all about protecting your inner world while at the same time gaining a massive informational edge on the outer world.
Think about this for a second. If your emotional weaknesses are just an open book, then anyone can come along, read them, and use them to mess with your peace of mind. But if your emotions are a puzzle, you hold all the power. You protect your inner calm because nobody has the instruction manual on how to manipulate you.
And our final secret is captured so well on this chart. The challenge for you is to flip the normal way people communicate. The goal is to spend about 80% of your time just observing and listening, and only 20% of your time talking. When you observe more, you gather so much more information than you give away. And that quiet collection of knowledge, that's an incredible source of power.
Okay, let's bring all this together. Taking on these 7 secrets isn't just about learning a few new tricks, It's about a complete and total personal transformation.
Here they are, one last time, let's run through them. Level up, don't avenge. Move in silence. Let your actions speak for themselves. Stay calm when there's chaos. Don't over-explain. Hide your weaknesses and observe way more than you speak. These are the 7 pillars. And in the end, this is the big shift. You stop being just a reactive piece in someone else's game. By mastering these principles, you become the one who creates the board. You set the rules, and you start playing a game that is entirely of your own design.
So, I'll leave you with one last thing to think about. Take another look at this list. Which of these 7 secrets are you already putting into practice? Because reflecting on the strengths you already have, well, that's the first and most powerful step you can take toward mastering all 7.